G'day, g'day. Welcome back to Mel's Crafty Paper Place. My name's Melissa and welcome to my little video. Today we are playing along with Ginger's Corner and the game of Clue. This is my second layout that I'm doing with Clue and it's super fun. Don't forget to stop by the playlist and see all the other creators. It'll be linked in my description box below, and check out all the other videos, and I hope you're playing along. It is super fun. So for my second layout, I rolled my die. My first number that I got was 2 for my suspect, which was Colonel Mustard. And then I rolled again for my weapon, my murder weapon, which was number 3, rope. And then I rolled again to get my location, and I got number 4, kitchen. So I have Colonel Mustard with the rope in the kitchen. Now when I look at my sheet, I don't think I've got it quite here. Oh, hang on, yes I do. Hold on, I'll just grab that. This is our sheet, which will be on the Facebook page. You'll be able to check that out and download that. So I rolled again to find out what my items would be. So under Colonel Mustard, I have to look under Colonel Mustard. And then I roll my die and I got a 2, which says Yellow Sunshine. Then I rolled again for my next column, which is your weapons, because I had rope, so I would look under rope. And I rolled a number 1, which was an Easter page. Slightly freaking out at this point. I'll let you know why in a moment. Then I rolled again and I have to look under the kitchen items, which is here, and I rolled a 2, which was actually the same as my last one. Use a rectangle journal block. So I have to use a Yellow Sunshine on my page. It needs to be an Easter page and a rectangle journal block on there. So that was my list of goodies that I needed to use. So why I slightly freaked out is because I know that I have no Easter photos left printed. I've got plenty, but just none of them are printed. So I'm going to have to put that on my to-do list so that I have got some. And also, I don't really have that much Easter paper left anymore because I had scrapbooked a lot of Easter photos when the kiddies were little, so I don't really have that much anymore. I'll just sit down. So I dug out what little bit I had, and I thought, okay, this is cool, it's all good, because I knew that there was yellow in it. I knew it was bright coloured, very springtime feel, so it was really cool. So I only have half a dozen sheets maybe, and most of it was cardstock, to be honest. But I really wanted to use it because it is a really old stash, and I'm all about using my oldest stash. So it was great. So what I did, my first one, I found this piece in there. This scalloped edge specialty paper. It was a specialty paper back in the day. It has all these beautiful little eggs on it, which is really cool. The paper though, which is from, because I've covered it over now, I think it's like Making Memories or something. Someone. I think it went with it. But it is quite thin. So I decided, right, I'm going to back this because it is quite thin. And the piece, it's actually like white inside but with a cream border. So you could go either way. But I thought, and again, trying to use old stash, I actually have like an old paper pad thing. I'll show you my other page because I've got 2 of them. This is what I used, and it has just the blue around the outside. And I could use this, but I thought, oh, that blue matches perfectly. Why don't I just whack it underneath and have blue around the outside? Instead of using a good white cardstock. Like, I use a lot of white cardstock for mini albums and card making and stuff, so I'm trying to use alternative things and of paper that I need to use. So that's what I used. Just fits. It's the scallops are overhanging just a little bit, but that's a-okay. Very busy though, very busy. Right, I'm gonna have to cover up some of this. That was my first thought. So in there, the collection, or what I've got left of the collection, I had some tone-on-tone papers. I have this piece, which was fabulous. This piece is beautiful. I just love the pastel colours. I love that it is check, but was just busy. But I loved the size of it. As soon as I sort of laid it down, I was like, oh, I love the size, and it covers up a lot of egg, but I just need it to be plain. So that's what gave me the idea to use the other. So I had a look in to see what I had, and I had spots, tone-on-tone spots, I think, orange spots, like so. It's white on the back. They're only single-sided papers, but I just wasn't loving that. There was enough spots there with the eggs, kind of was like too much like. I also, this is my only piece of paper left that has any Easterness to it. This is it, the little bunnies, and they're super cute. So I'm going to keep this page, and again, it was just too busy. I just wanted something plain, so I chose the yellow. I really liked the yellow, and that's what I'm going to go with. There is also in my leftover bits here, my collection, it has a page of just border strips and titles. I'll just reach over here and grab it, because it came two in the paper. It was a paper pad, a really old paper pad, and I was going to use Excellent to start with. But then this one was just floating, which was this one here. And I'm like, no, I'll just use that. It's already there. Let's not cut up a whole page. Let's just go with what's there. So yeah, it's kind of just, I was just trying to use what I've got and just go with the flow. Not stress about it too much. And I wanted to use the yellow as well, because I wanted to use it. I had to use a yellow sunshine, which I thought, well, this will help tying the yellow sun a little bit better than just a yellow sun sticking out on my page. So that's the plan. So I'm just going to rip these off the back. And I just wanted to put this in the middle of the page, really. Let me see if I'm straight. Yes, I'm kind of straight. And let me see if I can get this on semi-straight as well. So I want to just have like a row of eggs at the top and a row at the bottom. About there, I think. That will do nicely. Then I've got my photo, my singular photo of my eldest son, who's now 17. There, that's the only photo I've got left. I can't believe I've only got that one printed. I have got heaps of photos. I've got so many, but just not printed. Now I need to use a rectangular journaling block. So I once again did the same as what I did on my last layout. I thought, right, I have hundreds of these, hundreds if not thousands of these Project Life cards. Let's just grab one of those. Let's just use one of those. Try and just use what I've got instead of making, because I don't have any ephemera that actually goes with this. It's just a paper pad. So trying to bring in stuff to use with it. Now I was thinking to go this way so I could do my journaling here, but I didn't like the spots out there. I wanted to cover them up more and have more of just the pale grid. The colours aren't a perfect match, but they're close enough for the little bit that I'm going to see. I wanted to put my photo on that side, just to kind of keeping it like squarish, because my title, I curved the corners on it, just like the scallops out here. I just wanted to put it like very simply at the bottom there. Just wanted to keep it nice, simple layout. Like so, I'm thinking. So I might stick that down. I've already put my tape on the back. Pre-prepped. I hope you're getting to play along with the other ladies. This is such a fun little hop. It's great. So much fun. And you could, yeah, it's just getting you to use stuff too that you wouldn't normally use, you won't normally dig out. So I'm going to bring it up a little bit from the bottom, just so I've got a nice piece of yellow there, like so. Press that down a little bit, and it's glitter letters on there, so it's a little bit shiny, it's a little bit pretty. Then I'm just going to sit this nice and flat as well, my journal tape, because when I write on it, I want it to be nice and flat, and I'm not going to be making mistakes and sliding and stuff like that. So just want to keep it nice and flat, and my photo will be up on foam. So I'm going to go this way. Now, should I put it in the middle, or should I put it towards the top? I'm thinking more towards the middle. What do you think? Sort of just to fill up the area. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to slide it under a little ways, about there-ish. Just going to plonk it in the middle. About there-ish. That'll do. Should be right, mate. As we say. Should be right. Okay, so I'm going to glue down my photo. I'm not going to put too much glue on it because I don't want my paper to... I want to try and stop it from warping a little bit, because sometimes it does that with wet glue. So, no matter how hard you try. So just a little bit. I do like to use a wet glue when I'm using foam. I just don't trust tape to last very long on it with our humidity here. I'm going to pop this over towards the corner just so it's got a nice border on it, like down here, about a 1/4 inch, probably a little bit more, but roundaboutsies. And I'm just going to plonk that there. There we go. My son has, we had a plant outside over near where we had the cars, and hubby did some pruning of the plant, but said plant, apparently their sap was like, it burns. And when my son was playing, because he had some marks like on his arm one side, and we couldn't work out where it was from, like burn marks. And we're like, oh golly, that's a bit weird. How'd you get that? Don't know. Couldn't figure it out. And then I saw him over near the plant, and he then a couple of days later had like these burns, and it was very close to his eye and on his face. I'm like, and I went over and had a look. I said, were you playing near this? And he said yes, and it turns out that the sap was burning, so we removed that plant and no more issues. It was just one, like a reddish plant. I don't know what it was, but it was just, yeah, don't have that near your family, that one. I don't know what it was. This was years ago, because he's only like 7 or 6 there, so that was a hot minute ago. But yeah, it was very strange. We couldn't figure it out for a while. It took us a good couple of months to figure out what it was, but once we sorted it, no more issues, so it was good. Now the next thing that I went and got was, because I don't have any embellishments, I'm in a swap here in Australia, and I have received some swaps. I received a little blue birdie I think that was in your scrap swap, and I was just thinking I might just pop him over there, or maybe down here, but I'm thinking just up. I'll buy his little lonesome up over there. I quite liked him just sitting up over there. And then there was also an Easter swap which I had with the lovely Sharon King, and she sent me these beautiful little stamped bunnies, and they're just the same colour as my border, and there was a little Easter egg she coloured, and they're just the perfect colours. They're just, it's like she knew. So I'm thinking to put like the little bunnies holding a little carrot like this, and then some little eggies at the bottom. Just a little like that. That's my thoughts. So I'm going to start gluing them down. I'm thinking do one here and one here for starters. I'm not sure where I'm going to put the other one, so we'll just have a look. I'm just going to actually trim this top and just round it a little bit more. Here we go. Alright, so I'm going to glue on my bunny holding his carrot. I'll put the glue on the carrot, might work best. Here we go. But they're so cute. And she has popped their little heads up on foam, so they're a little bit higher than their body, and it's super cute. I'm going to put him holding the carrot. Here we go. He's got a little smile on his face. He's ever so happy, little bunny. So I've got some foam under his ears so he'll stand up too, and he'll stay up and not flop down. There we go, so I'll just remove those and pop those. Doo-doo-doo. He's got a cute little tail, so I'm just thinking just to pop it just there, like so. Press his little ears down, and then I'm going to pop the little eggs at the bottom. And they're all the same colours, like the green, the hot pink, and the orange and the yellow. She must have known I had this paper. She just must have known. There we go. So I just want to keep it nice and simple and super cute. Alright, got a little bunny here. We'll do the same over the other end, I'm thinking, like just matchy-matchy. Let's glue the bunny down because then I can glue the carrot on top. So I'm thinking, or actually, I've got foam bits on there. I might not need foam bits. I think I left foam bits off of that one. So I've got the wrong bunny. Alright, let's put this other bunny. I'm going to put one bunny down here. Where am I going to put the other bunny? Maybe here. Up in the middle here on the dotty part. What do you think? Yeah, I might just sit him up there. There we go. And they can all have a little carrot each. Doesn't matter where it goes. I've already got my title on, which is super quick. Little carrot on there. This little fella, I'll put little things on his because I've got foam behind the photo, so he will sit up this one. About there. Doesn't matter if it's covering over my little thing a little bit too. Here we go. Little carrot. Grip, grip. Now, let's just chuck. I might put my double pink ones up there, so I'll spread the pink out a little bit. And I put this one down here. And it's come together so fast. Literally only took me, once I got my paper out, didn't take me long at all to get this together. It's one of my fastest. It's been really good. Super simple. And I'm not gonna pop the birdie up. I'm just gonna leave him flat. I'm happy with just a little bit of the photo up and that there. Just gonna pop birdie up over here, I think. On the corner there, I'm thinking. Mr. Bunny's there. I need a little carrot. There we go. I might put this carrot the other way because I've got two the same way. And I'll put this carrot this way. What do you think? Like that. And then the little Easter eggs. Now, I have to put my sun on. I need my sun. So I've done an Easter layout. I have a rectangle journal block. I just need my sun. And I only have, scratching the bottom of the bowl, I have a sticker from Kaiser Craft Fine and Sunny. I have one ephemera piece left, a die cut, but it's like this big. It was really big. was way too big. But I was like, oh my goodness, I'm going to have to stamp one or something like that. But I found on the sticker sheet, it had some little suns. So I was thinking just to pop it just here, near the bunny. Otherwise, if I put it yellow on yellow, I could put it up here somewhere. But I think it gets a little bit lost on the eggs. That's why I thought I might put it on the corner of the photo. Now, Kaisercraft stickers don't really stick. So I need to glue it. And I'm just going to have it hanging over. And he's got a cute little face on him too. Not huge for faces. They've got to be really cute. But this is my last, I've got one more piece of Easter paper and then, oh, I don't know. I might have to get some more. I'd be ashamed to get some more, but I might just have to get some more like Doodlebug Easter paper or something. That'll be, you know, that'll be hard to do, but, you know, someone might have to just do that just for the sake of it. Because I do like to use some Easter paper for when the kids were little on their Easter layouts. I think it's very cute. And there we go. That's my layout all done. Actually, why don't I put some little blings on as well? Just a little bit. Let's get some little blings. Trying to use the stuff. I have got these, what I've been trying to use. I've got some lovely, they're like sequins, but they're not shiny. They're a matte sequin. And I've got some old Diamantes as well, some rather big ones. I don't have purple. I don't want purple. Oh, I've got like a limey green, a hot pink. I like the hot pink. That's cute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, what do you think? Or I have these, which I've been trying to use. They're like pre-stuck. They've got a little glue dot at the back, and they're a little sequin, but they're matte finish. These are cute. I actually like. I've got the green, but I could do different colours, couldn't I? Instead of one colour, I could do a green. The blue's a little bit dark though. I could do white, pink, and green. The green's pretty. It's a little bit brighter, but it would still work. What do you think? Should we go for it? I think so. Let's just do it. Let's do one white one, one pink, and one green in there. All right, let's do it. Let's just do it. So one white one. Oh, now I'm going to have to press them down because these are old too. So I'm trying to really use all my things up. Let's see if I can get these off. Okay. So I'm just going to pop a little, actually I'll pop the little white one up on the yellow so I can see it a bit better. Stick on there, Mr. Sun. There we go. A pink one, which I will pop just in the little bit there. And then a green one. And that will get something else used. There we go. Green, green. I could go up here or maybe down here. Just there. Actually, just move it over a little bit so it's not so in line with the white one. There we go. Right, let's do this one down here. Let's do a pink one. Got some stuff stuck to me. Press it together so I can get it off. So a pink, just going to pop it there. A white, press it together, peel it off. I'm going to put up on the yellow. I might pop him up the top there. And then a green. They're so good with the little glue on the back. It's really cute, really good. Oh, I'm just going to stick it just there. And my last one, that one. That one, you can barely see them on the dots actually, but that's okay. It kind of blends in. One more white one. Here we are. White on the yellow so I can see it. A pink one. Where do we want to put the pink in there? No, we'll put the pink in there because that's green, and we'll put the green over the other side, away from the other green. Whoops. Come on, stick together. Come on, you can do it. There you go. And I'm thinking maybe I was thinking down here, just there. Yeah, I think that will be okay. What do you think? There we go. All done. And that's my second layout for the Clue game with Ginger's Corner. Don't forget to stop by and check out all the lovely creators who are preparing layouts to give you inspiration, to help get you in your craft room and get you scrapping. I hope you have a great day, and I hope you stop by and check out all the other creators. That'll be lovely. And if you like my video, if you could give me a thumbs up, that'll be really lovely. Thank you very much, and I'll see you again really soon. Bye bye for now. Bye.